В общем, привет всем, ребят, решили тут поиграть в Лос-Анджелес Noire. Даже не совсем игра, это как кино на самом деле, потому что я тут случайно наткнулся на эту игрушку, много слышал про нее, ни разу не играл. И сегодня вот буквально минут 10 мне хватило поиграть и понять, что это игра, но она очень интересная. То есть есть где развернуться, какой-то, там, знаете, события, я бы сказал. Странно, что я раньше как бы не играл в эту игру. Вот решил попробовать. Давайте не будем вкладывать и начнем.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile, the car. A symbol of freedom and vitality.
В целом, я бы не сказал, что плохо.
Where every man can own his own home and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems.
Привет, Донфорд. А вот сейчас вместе узнаем,
A 20th century city that will become a model for the world.
Привет, Кристина. Спасибо.
A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust?
KGPL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, seen a detective and ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Так, ребята, секундочку. Угу, все работает отлично.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We got
I'm outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Привет, давай, ну не знаю.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Озвучки русской не
Probably
хватает,
right.
конечно.
Let's just get it over and
Писал
done.
неплохо.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1. Look at this junk.
Музыка типа подсказка, я понял. Опа.
Circumstantial.
Привет, Алекс.
Not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Ясно. Кровь вижу.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his
Я
brains out.
понял. Давай, на это походу
Hell of a
потом.
way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Спросить совета.
What do you think?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere. I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up. What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Ну, пистолет.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. Two rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Прикольно, что можно вот так вот анализировать. Высокий белый мужчина. Да-да-да, второй. Но это же 40-е годы. Поэтому тут еще отпечатки пальцев вроде не изучали. Хотя, может быть, изучали. Не знаю. Тут вроде больше ничего нет.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Так. Сюда. Оружейный магазин. А, ну теперь на карте.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Вообще
Such a little Boy Scout hole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you? You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much. Wake up,
Seems
Cole.
irrelevant.
Wake up, Cole.
Я иду, может тут что-то еще есть. А, здесь я понял. Смысла нет. Музыка есть. То есть если играет музыка, как в подсказке, значит тут что-то еще есть. На втором этаже может быть что-то есть. О, пузырь вижу.
Nothing significant.
Я понял, бутылок толку нет. Вот. Стоячий бутылка.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
О, прикольно.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of
Can you
clinics
walk
in
the
Los
doctor?
Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Цинично. Сразу посветлело, музыка закончилась. В общем, все закончилось, судя по всему. Пойдем. Камеру. Все это заменит. Да, кино прикольное, мне тоже понравилось. Так, это карта, да? Угу. Блин, а город, смотри, какой огромный. Охереть. Охереть просто. Блин, он больше, чем в мафии. Вообще, какого фига? Так-то просто машина, скажу, управлять. Управление, который мышь. Общие в машине. Просить дорогу, вызвать диспетчера. А, наверное, нельзя камеру поменять, да? Режим камеры М. Понял. В. Ну так
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Так, у меня там какой... С-718-93. Лучше по номеру искать. Я почему-то такой номер не вижу. Либо я слепой. Вот он.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Ну, что-нибудь прикупим, а? Можно куда спуститься. Что у нас тут? А, тут наш тир, да? Да, слушай, тут тир. Ну ладно, некогда нам стрелять, пойдем. Да, кажется, напарника зовут.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay.
Пойдем
In for a
смотреть.
penny, in for a
Да.
pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Радио заиграло.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't.
Что такое? Ага. Мгм. Ну, собственно, мне будет удобнее сейчас через лево проехать.
Why we get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Да, только заезд находится выше. Классная тачка, кстати, была. Старым детективом обязательно. Давай. Можно быть карьеристом, фабриковать штамповать дела. Ну да, можно до конца прокатиться. Пойдем. Ни одному показалось, что кто-то в окошко палил.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Да, это он был.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Да.
You ready, tough guy?
That was unfair.
Хорошо, хорошо идем.
all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around. Doesn't look like anything. Doesn't tell me anything.
Да, он здоровый был какой-то. Сюда не надо. Интересно, что это? И кто дверь закрыл? Так. Это явно даты. А что значит цифры? Что значит цифры?
List of names and a series of numbers.
Floyd Rose.
Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Это флешбэк главных героев был, судя по всему. Японский флешбэк начинается.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here.
Weapons on the ground, now!
I got you covered, Cole! Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
chance, copper. You can't come closer.
Stay down.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Все, что ли?
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Да, японские флешбеки.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourself.
Why, you!
Watch it!
He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, son! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
С этим можно было поймать, да. Сволочь.
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it. There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves. Come on then, pretty boy.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Привет, дембель. Типа того.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, that get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
Right here, by this Evelyn night.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Не, это Цой.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Нет, письмо не надо. Почему нельзя в этот карман? Нет, беру. Погоди. Что ж ты к руке-то пристал, а?
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Блять, он за письмом полез. Ремень попробуй. Да если бы была возможность, чувак. Понимаешь? Ну все, к этому письму тянет. Жизнь. Ниже нельзя вообще. Тут либо руки, либо голова. Стоп, тын. Во. Здесь чисто рано.
FN Browning, serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. Don't you people have anything better to do?
Yes. Так.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
So these people return to a native land changed by war and ideology. KTI is a member of the American Century.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Да, он же там квитанцию мне сделал.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want?
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Сережки хотела забрать. Музыка продолжает играть. Ну, понятно, что здесь вряд ли что-то будет. Здесь прям колокольчик играл. Или мне показалось? Здесь вот не играет. Здесь играет. Нет, она не убийца. А вот.
Nope.
Где то? Продолжать видеть. Все может быть.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Ладно, ладно. Вот это круто. Все, как всегда, кроется в мелочах.
All these cops, it's gonna be something big, right?
We have the murder weapon.
And the murder. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Музыка продолжает играть.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Вот, Должно быть спокойно сейчас все.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
Спокойно. Ну это вряд ли какие-то. Давайте попробуем в кабинет еще раз зайти. Вот, точно.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Не поможет. А если левую взять? Поможет? Явно что-то еще есть. Ну, блин, так хочется прям все досконально изучить. То есть тоже нет. Значит, что-то на улице. Приседай. Я не умею приседать. Доска что-то на асфальте.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
Big, right?
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Надо пистолеты проверить, сколько пуль не хватает, наверное.
I've seen people like you, but I had to pay attention.
А он его уже забрал, да? Что делать теперь? Может быть, в оружейный магазин потом. Это, кстати... Все это сложно. Почему музыка тогда играет? Я вот про это говорю. Как будто я еще не все собрал. Должно быть тихо, вот как здесь.
I want to see. Excuse me, officer.
just want to speak.
Что с тобой не так, дядя? Привет, бояре. Сколько стоит, не знаю, сколько стоит, честно. Тут может быть какая-то газета просто валяется. Тут где ее найти? Тут, наверное, тоже. Да, естественно. Какие-то странные какие-то. Но с ними уже ничего не делать. Поспрашиваю свидетелей. Тоже как вариант. Я об этом не подумал. Если можно, конечно. Мужик в белом. Кстати, сюда можно зайти.
All these cops, it's gotta be something big, right?
Ты вроде хочешь сейчас сказать, давай. Не хотят. Может быть, вы меняетесь тут?
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
Ладно, короче. Не нашел, так не нашел. Тянуть кота за яйца. Поехали. Я думаю, нужно в оружейный магазин сдать. Да. Так, тоже вариант. Может, к ней вернуться? Об этом не подумал. Так, с ней поговорить нельзя. Мне кажется, на самом деле здесь что-то еще я не взял, потому что именно здесь я больше ни с чем не контактировал, потому что журнал не то, сигара на полке.
Incidental.
Она не берется почему-то, эта сигара, я пробовал. Если она здесь есть. Это тоже не то.
Optimistic, Cole.
Что у него в кармане? В кармане у нее письмо. Так, я что-то, знаешь, сигару ты и не видел. Здесь внимательнее, чем я. Правда, сигару не видел. Ее нету как-то. Там переводы, справка переводов банковских. Вот что-то лежит же, нет?
The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad goes.
What now?
Hartfield. It's up on Broadway, Cole. Come on.
Сначала мы поедем в оружейный. Все, поехали. Ты охерел, что ли? Видишь, сколько? Так. Ты поговорить хотел, что ли?
Straight through the next intersection. Stay on this road. Jesus!
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Ну что ж, поехали.
Keep going straight. Stop just ahead.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Не верили ему.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here!
How dare you!
The heck? 2 club sandwiches.
There he is, officer.
Is this real?
Too late, Kalu!
Stop or I will shoot!
Oh, nothing sacred.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Чё-то как-то быстро всё.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle. I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Использовать интуицию.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything. You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Думал, что... Бля...
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Так.
You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Вот как подпускать эту херню? Где тут настройки? Клавиатура и мышь. Пропустить диалог. Ага.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Нервничает. Давай попробуем опознать.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing.
Неплохо. Сейчас опять флешбеки, наверное, начнутся.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Intense. The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with one case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you made it if you got that right.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Ну вот вроде свободный режим.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
I was married by a judge. Should ask for a jury.
That's the guy. I hear he's an honest
Very
cop.
simple cinch.
Now there's an
I guarantee
oxymoron
he
for
won't.
you. Hey, fuck you.
А, я еще за рулем.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Sarah. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Mikowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Mikowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah.
Что там еще на карте рисует? Место уличного преступления и товарная станция. Место уличного преступления. Это какого? Так, что-то я не совсем понимаю. Это мы, да? Это полиция, мы вот, все правильно. Интересный поворот. Ну заедем, посмотрим.
Now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots. Sounds like you got it rough. I did my job. I want to say and you didn't. I did 6 years as a patrolman. That's the 3rd time you've told me.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11K, go ahead, KGPO.
11K, a 459 suspect.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Нам можно.
Give it up now. Take it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Что? А где он был? Что это за бред? Как он исчез?
All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
You got something against sirens, Phelps?
Я что-то ни хера не
Up on the roof.
понял, если честно.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Вон он бежит. Вон он туда бежит.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Серийный спортсмен, конечно.
Gonna make a bargain or what?
How long do you think you can hold out? Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
Жестко. Требую флешбэк японский, нет? А я провалил задание, да? Что убил его? Или нет? Его, наверное, ранить надо было. Хотя нет, вот нормально. Тут можно было попасть. Не знаю, Владимир, мы уже поздно. К тому же там заложник был. Привет, хороший. Так. Ну что будем делать, ребят? Наверное, я думаю, сейчас пора закончить прохождение. Или еще попробуем чуть-чуть. Сколько там времени? Можно еще. Что ты сказала?
Turn right here.
Very few
Straight through.
Да, мне тоже понравилось. Офигенно.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Я впервые в ней играю, Крелин, она охеренно. Она явно круче, чем Мафия 2 даже. Я уж молчу про третью. Она вот с первой частью по антуражности, конечно.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
Car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right.
We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir. Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Do you want to tell me what you know, or do we have to take you in and loosen you up a little?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you find.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker says it's contaminated soil. I guess. Shit.
Ну, может быть, елка. В любом случае мы его найдем. Свинья. Нахера ему свинья?
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Ой, не реверсать.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Ну да, в принципе. Что-то я как-то не подумал об этом.
Happier times, I guess. "32 years old, married, sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Let me through. I just want to pick fingers off.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
All these cops? Gotta be something big, right?
Музыка еще играет. Здесь понятно все. Может быть, что-то в машине еще какая-то цель. Нету больше. Что-то больше никуда не фокусируется.
doubt it.
Да.
I'll have the car towed down to the impound. That's about all I can do here.
I'm not a
Have a word with
boss.
the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
Ну, пофиг, я понял.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Глаза забегали.
Tell the truth, Mr. Wilkie. You rifled the wallet.
My money is my money. You can't prove I touched that wallet. Man does the right thing, and the police try to turn him into a criminal.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
You picked it up. You moved it. Why is it so far from the car?
God damn it, how in the hell would I know? That's it for me in police business from here on.
Don't leave town, Mr. Wilkie. We'll get in touch with your employer if we need anything more from you.
I'll let him know why I missed half my shift today. Your boy should learn some gratitude.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. You're done.
А ведь можно как-то заново все это сделать? Слушай. Да, добавь. Мне интересно. Вообще негра можно здесь развести конкретно. Негр наглый, его надо наказать за это. Да, надо глянуть тоже будет. Блин, только не говорите мне, что полностью все. Вы что, серьезно? Бля. Я думал, что мы оттуда начнем, как с тем этим.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the
Как
fuss
это
is
все
about.
выключить-то? Почему нельзя?
Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Intense. The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
They really
I'm just
pushed you
praying the
through
prince
quick,
comes
didn't they?
through so I can nail
6
something.
years on patrol before I got this test. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Давай догоняй. Надо было без него ехать.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct. So, tell me a little about yourself,
All
Phelps.
units of 459
Are we friends now,
occurred in
Mikowski?
6th and Saris.
We have to
Any
work
unit
together.
handle
Don't be so
code
touchy.
2 identified.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought the Okinawa campaign.
Охуевший вообще.
Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle code 2 identified.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Ну, идиот, да.
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
Come on, Flatfoot. Let's negotiate.
Put the weapon down now.
You fucking ass!
Бля, надо... Сука. Надо было по ногам стрелять. Или в руку. Я что-то как-то... Что как не везет, а? Я не хочу заново, ребята, честно. Я не выдержу 3-й раз.
They still talk of that event, 'cause the way she came and went, she took the town and turned it upside down. With her red stocking and the green perfume, she blew into this man's town with a silver crew. Never was any trouble, but she started some soon. With her red stocking and a green perfume.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Давай, Вадим, спокойной ночи. Начнем с трубы, пожалуй.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you fighting. How about you?
I've got a mystery sample waiting at the lab. Practical Joker says it's contaminated soil. My guess? "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess.
Спокойный человек.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
В общем, нужно сейчас хорошенько подумать. Давай еще сюда сбегаем. Здесь в этих бочках вряд ли что-то есть. Не думаю.
After this, I got 4 jobs in Westlake Park going up to Hollywood Hills. Ouch.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Over here, Phelps. Trunk is unlocked. Better take a look at it.
It'll take a smarter man than me to connect that.
F. Morgan. Свинья.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
F. Morgan. Так. Сигареты, они не нужны для дела. Он просто так их смотрит.
Maybe. No.
Так, что мы имеем? Улики. Брошенный автомобиль. Брызги крови. Кровавленная труба. Все может быть. Бумажник. Очки. Танцы за живучесть, что самое главное. Ф. Моргана. Так, давай назад. Люди. Нейт Уилки. Это вот этот мужик. Угу. Эдриан. Пропавший владелец. Морган. В любом случае надо сейчас беседовать с негром.
Advice?
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Давайте. Не, ну сразу с лжи тоже начинать. Ну ладно, давай, пофиг.
Why are you lying to me? You know what happened to the driver.
You got some way of proving I had something to do with that car?
Так. Бумажник. Я думаю, надо бумажник выбирать.
You want to take a look at your attitude, mister.
Нет, почему-то. Херово.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Ну ты точно врешь, чувак.
Am I gonna have to stand here all day until you tell me the truth? You know the driver.
I'm telling you, I don't know who was driving that car. You can prove it different?
По-любому что-то с бумажником связано.
Gun, power, they go to your head, son. It's about time you made me an apology.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Давай, ладно, попробуем. Ну здесь как обычно. Убираем ответ, ага. Ну, давай сомнения.
You picked it up. You moved it. Why is it so far from the car?
God damn it, how in the hell would I know? That's it for me in police business from here on.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
В общем, нужно выспаться и играть по выходным, потому что после рабочего дня что-то такое себе.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Don't leave town, Mr. Wilkie. We'll get in touch with your employer if we need anything more from you.
I'll let him know why I missed half my shift today. You boys should learn some gratitude.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Можно, конечно, за негром последить, но вряд ли там что-то будет. Я думаю, нужно заканчивать стрим. Такое себе. Давайте, пойду спать. Всем пока.